Hi, what I'd like to do is go over intramuscular injections. Intramuscular injections are injections that are used for testosterone primarily, and usually they're given in the gluteal muscle. This is the quadrant Q2, which would be lateral outside pocket. If you were to look at your pants, basically it would be the top corner of your backside pocket. Q2, you always stay lateral. Okay, so if you've never done this before, one of the things that's helpful for people who've never done this before is to basically take the needle with the syringe that you receive, take one of these, take the cover off, take an orange or an apple, and basically plunge this into the apple or the orange so that you can understand the amount of resistance, which is very little, if any, and just the amount of pressure necessary to do this. But you'll find that it goes right in like butter. And by doing this, notice how I'm holding it. I'm holding it not to do the injection, but I'm holding it just to insert the needle. So you basically go straight in. You bury it about 3/4 of the distance of the length of the needle. You don't necessarily want to bury it totally. So this is a 1.5-inch needle. So you're going to go in about an inch. So that's about 2/3. Okay. All right. So that's helpful in terms of understanding basically what it's going to feel like when you actually do this and how much pressure and resistance you can expect. So it helps with anxiety for the first time. Secondly, we're going to go through how to basically prepare the injection. When you receive the testosterone, it'll come in a vial. It's already mixed. Now, one of the things that's helpful is if you take the prescriptions that you receive and you label them on top. So this is testosterone. And the reason that I recommend that you do this is that you can read the label, but it's also very easy. It makes it easier if you can just basically label the top with a Sharpie. And for instance, on this one, I would write test. And so I've written test 1 cc. So basically, when I look down at a number of different prescriptions, I can look at the top of the container and see what it is and identify what the dosage is per day, or in this case, it would be per week. You also have a schedule that indicates when you're supposed to be taking medications, the amount, and so forth. So, but this helps you basically visually see what's in front of you. Okay. Next step, open up the vial. There'll be a cap on the vial. You basically remove the cap from the vial. And this is what you're going to have, testosterone. Okay. Testosterone is oil-based, so the viscosity is a little bit thicker than a water-based medication. So what we're going to do, you're going to see these here in your package, and you're also going to receive these syringes with needles on them. The needle on the syringe is the injection needle. It's a smaller, thinner needle. That's what you use for the injection. But to take the testosterone out of the vial, you're going to use this here. This is a larger needle that is used only to take testosterone from the vial. So here's the process. You take the syringe and the needle and you twist them counterclockwise, about a half turn, and they just release. Okay? From there, you take this needle and basically you're going to put this needle onto the syringe, like so. So you turn clockwise and it'll lock. And then to remove the cap, you pull straight out. You don't turn it, you just pull straight, you just pull it apart like that, okay? And now you have the needle for drawing from the vial on the syringe. The next step, I'm going to push this down a little bit. So the next step is basically you're going to insert the needle on the syringe into the vial. Okay? You're going to turn this upside down and you're going to draw until you get the dosage that you're looking for. In this case, hypothetically, we're going to say that we're going to do 1 cc. So once we draw, you'll see the calibrations on the vial, and you're basically going to be measuring 1 cc of testosterone within the vial, within the syringe. Now, if you have air, you're going to have to push the air up back into the vial and get it to the point where it's just testosterone at the recommended dosage. So in this case, I've bled the air out and I'm at 1 cc. Turn this back over and then remove the needle. Otherwise, if you pull the needle out when it's like this, testosterone may tend to drip out of the vial. So you turn it over this way and remove it. The next step, put the cap back on the needle. Pull back on the handle to pull any testosterone that's in the needle back into the syringe. Remove the needle that you use to draw from the vial. Replace the needle with the injection needle. Just turn clockwise. Okay? So at this point, you have the injection needle on the syringe. And you just want to make sure that you bleed any air out of the syringe. And then once you see it drip like that, you're ready to go. Okay? So that's the process for the testosterone injection. If you have any questions, look at the PowerPoint presentation that's been sent to you, and it'll reinforce basically what I just went over. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, shoot us an email or a text message or give us a call. Okay? All right, thank you.